Dividing personal property during a divorce may seem simple, but it's easy for the process to become confusing and for tensions to rise. Hi, I'm Katie Crow of Katie Crow Law at the Law Office of Gullidge and Tickle. Today I'm going to give you some tips and guidelines of how to make dividing your personal property during a divorce as smooth as possible. First, it's good to understand there are two categories that assets get sorted into. Your belongings will be deemed either material or separate property. Marital property is property that was acquired during the marriage and is usually jointly owned. Separate property is property that was acquired before the marriage and has remained separate from the marital estate. Separate property will usually go to the spouse that owned it prior to the marriage. In Alabama, marital property is divided using equitable distribution. This means that the marital property is divided in a fair but not necessarily equal way. Things that can affect how your property is divided under equitable distribution include health, length of marriage, who has custody of the children, and your financial situation. This is not an exhaustive list. Each situation is unique. Now that you know how your property will be split, you must take steps to begin dividing them. First, you should make an inventory list of all the assets that you and your spouse own. Then find the value of these assets, either by researching the value or hiring an appraiser. Valuable items such as collectibles, antiques, boats, vehicles, and other high-priced items should be appraised by a professional. Next, decide on a split value and begin dividing your property. Take turns choosing items until one of you meets the split value. To decide who chooses first, you may want to flip a coin. For higher priced and valuable items, you may want to have an attorney involved. As general guidelines, most of the everyday household items should stay in the family house, and all of the children's belongings and furniture should stay in the original home. Photographs, your children's artworks, and other items of sentimental value should be thoroughly discussed. Make copies of everything that you can, and the rest should be divided fairly after discussion. When dividing your personal property, it's important to keep a level head, have a plan of action, and not let the situation turn into a battle. If dividing your personal property doesn't go as planned, or you need more detailed advice, you can set up a free 30-minute consultation with me by calling 334-737-3733.